Hey, it's me again. So, last week I showed you guys the new Little Campers kit that was just released, and we did a little tour of it. We made us a little park, just kind of trying to test the waters and see what all came with the kit. So, I don't know about you all, but one thing that I have been like really itching to do ever since I saw these little tents was to try to recreate those fancy little sleepovers that people have been doing for their kids in real life. They're kind of like stylized. They have the little tent with they don't normally do beds. They normally do like the little mattresses, the pillows, and they make the fancy table with all the decorations. It's like super cute. If you guys haven't seen it before, I really would like advise you to look them up because they're really cute, and I'm already planning 10 years in the future to do one of these for my daughter. So anyway, I really wanted to try to recreate this in The Sims as best that I could, just to kind of play around with some of the stuff that came with the little campers pack, as well as, if you look on the screen now, I'm doing the little tables that came with Snowy Escape, and just kind of trying to recreate that vibe that you get from those cute little sleepovers. So I actually kicked out. We're in Tartosa. I kicked out I think the Laurent family. So that I can use their backyard, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's gorgeous. And I will probably be stealing it again in the future because this yard is gorgeous. And I was like, this would be perfect for a little sleepover space. So you could just imagine, like, having your daughter or, whoever, your kid, wanting to have a sleepover for their birthday. And so you set up the cute little tents and the beds and the tables, and have little. I wanted to do little placemats, but I couldn't get my debug stuff to pull up for whatever reason. I've been kind of going back and forth between turning custom content on and off, so that when I upload the rooms and builds to the gallery, so that they don't disappear. But anyway, I couldn't find any of the debug stuff, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna put the decorations, and then if you want to add it, if you decide to download it and you want to add it in your game, you do you. But I thought it looked cute just with the little decorations on the table. I put a bunch of different plants, because that's the one thing that I see when they do these things. They normally have the big long table. Now mind you, there's only 6 beds, so I technically didn't need such a long table, but it's all about the vibes. It's all about the vibes. So they always have like the big long table with like the little plants and the little placemats and some little snacks or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. Then I put on, from the little campers pack, I actually used a lot of the stuff from the little campers kit. As you can see, I got the little projector, because I'm like, okay, you have your sleepover outside, you project a little movie. Later on, I'm going to end up adding the fire pit in. I didn't know if I would fit it. I didn't know if it would look right, but I actually think it kind of ties the whole thing together a little bit. So I add the little fire pit in, and then it's like you have a sleepover with your best buds, you watch a movie, make some s'mores, even though you technically can't make s'mores in a game without a mod, but whatever. I digress. So I'm like, this is all like vibes. I'm thinking to myself, like, if this was the party that I threw for my daughter, I think that she would enjoy it, and that I would be hashtag mom of the year. So I actually went and I made a little family with a daughter, and then I had to go like have her make some friends, and I had her play test it. So if you decide to you want to download this for your own game, we play tested, I think, pretty much everything on the lot. You might have an issue with the fire pit. I think it was really just the little Sims being difficult, because they were acting like, oh, I can't sit, but then later on when I had the mom go sit, she sat perfectly fine with no issues. So I don't really know what the big deal is about that, but whatever. You know how these little Sims be. They will like be like, I can't move because there's a plate in front of me. Like, it's not even that deep. So but for the most part, it seemed like everything worked out pretty good. Seating at that table, because I put like several tables together, seating at the table, they don't necessarily sit right next to each other. I think you would probably have to like make them sit right next to each other. So if that bugs you, then you might have to kind of mess with it a little bit, even if you just decide to just do one table. Like I said, this was all really just for the vibes, for the pictures, and then you can make it functional. Look, beauty is pain. So but for the most part, everything worked. They played with the little dollhouse, they watched a movie, they sat by the fire. And I wanted to, I haven't done it yet on screen, but I had wanted to put like the little popcorn machine out there. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. You got the popcorn, you know, popping, you over here watching a movie. Like, this is like the perfect summer night birthday party. But you guys, this little popcorn machine is so silly. It won't let you put it on anything other than a counter. So annoying. So I ended up just putting the popcorn machine in the house, and then when I had her little friends, my little sim, her little friends come over, I just made the popcorn in the house and then just put it at the table. And I was like, fine, we'll have to just do it like that. But I really wanted to put it on the little table over in the other corner opposite from the s'mores. So I couldn't do that. I ended up just putting one of those little drink trays because I was like, oh, that's summery, that would be cute, you know, all about the vibes. So that's what I did with that. As you can see, I put the little rugs up in front of the screen. Now this you might have to kind of mess with a little bit if you decide to download it. For some reason, they won't just sit on the blanket. Maybe it's because I didn't use the picnic blanket that came with the kit. I would think that wouldn't matter, but whatever. So just keep that in mind. As you can see, the little tents, I had liked them a little bit smaller because it kind of fit more with the aesthetic. But when I had the sim play tested, you know, I got the error she couldn't go in there, so I had to make them a little bit bigger. I still think it turned out really cute with them being a little bit bigger, and it just makes it easier for the sims to fit in there. So one of my sims actually sat on the bed to watch the movie, so I was like, okay, so it works. The little beds work with the little tents, and everything actually came out pretty good. So this is going to be available, well, actually it's already available in the gallery if you wanted to download it. This is just me, so for some reason it wouldn't like register that little area as a room, so I had to make it a room and then like put floor tiles instead of the beautiful terrain that was already there, but whatever. So if you want to take that off, then feel free, but this is what I had to do to be able to upload it to the gallery. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. See you guys next time. Bye.